dark road, you follow me. You wanna let me go when I'm surrounded, but all along your light shines on me everywhere I go. And Jesus, I run to you, 'cause you are my rock, you are my fortress, you are my Father, you are my friend. And through this storm, oh, I'll take refuge, and I will praise you, the name above all names. You take me as I am. And your love's so strong, and God, you won't relent. Your mercy and grace, they lead me to repent. And I don't want riches from this world, and nothing else will do. I just want you. And Jesus, I just want you. You are my rock, you are my fortress, you are my Father, you are my friend. And through this storm, oh, I'll take refuge, and I will praise you, the name above all names. You are my rock, you are my fortress, you are my Father, you are my friend. And through this storm, oh, I'll take refuge, and I will praise you, the name above all names. Say it again. You are my rock, you are my fortress, you are my Father, you are my friend. And through this storm, oh, I'll take refuge, and I will praise you, the name above all names. You are my fortress, you are my Father, you are my friend. And through this storm, I'll take refuge, and I will praise the name above all names. You're so much bigger. So much bigger. What Garett doesn't know is Payne in a season and this song is bringing me through.
He's the rock. He's my fortress, my Father and my friend. And oh, how I've needed you, King Jesus. And how I've forgotten how good and how powerful you are. You're reminding me how strong you are and how I need you. If you have a need, why don't you bring it to his throne right now? Remind yourself of how big he is. A waymaker, a provider. Victory in you, Jesus Christ. There'll be a victory in you, Jesus Christ. There'll be a victory in you, Jesus Christ. Are going to shake. The whole earth will tremble at the sound of your name. My enemies will scatter at the name of Jesus Christ. Jesus. The whole earth will tremble. The mountains will shake. The enemies will scatter at the sound of your name. The whole earth will tremble. The mountains will shake. Believe it. The enemies will scatter at the sound of your name. Sing it again. The whole earth will tremble. The mountains will shake. The enemies will scatter at the sound of your name. 'Cause you are my rock, you are my fortress, you are
Oh, I'll take refuge and I will praise you, the name above all names. That's the great I am.
I left time in this message to share this vision I got with you guys. So this was several months ago, and I was just seeking Jesus. I was just seeking the Father during worship. And then out of nowhere, it was the craziest thing that's ever happened to me. I was no longer here on the front row. I just got moved by the Holy Spirit, and I was in this other place, and this picture is so clear in my mind. I just want you guys to fully grasp this, so I'm going to share this vision with you in the best way that I can. I saw this man, and he was walking down this dark road. In fact, it was an alley, and it was pitch black. The only light you could see, I need all of you guys just to picture this. Close your eyes right now, please. If everyone could, close your eyes. I need you to picture this. And there's this man, and he's walking down this alley, and there's a yellow light overhead, and that's the only light you can see. And he has a hood on, and he's all alone. His head is drooped low. You can tell he's in a bad spot. And he feels someone behind him, and he turns around, and he looks, and he sees Jesus. And Jesus is looking at him, and he looks right into the Father's eyes. And then he turns around, and he acts like he never saw him, and he keeps on walking. Again, I'm transported, and I see this same guy, but this time he's surrounded. He's in this house full of people. Picture this house. I need you to picture a house, and he's sitting on this couch, and he's surrounded by people, and all I can hear is the music they're listening to, and I can hear loud laughter, and I can hear people drinking. They're at this party. And this guy's sitting there on the couch, surrounded by people, but he's so alone. He feels so isolated. It doesn't matter that there's people everywhere. He feels all alone. And he looks to the door, and there's Jesus again. And I think he's going to go to him. But he looks the other way, and he acts like Jesus isn't even there, and he continues on with his business. Then one more time, I see this man. He's in this business setting. He's in this office, and there's this huge table in there. You can tell he's successful. He has money. Financial problems are of no issue to this man. And he just seals another deal with the client, and he shakes their hand. He's in a suit, and there's just massive glass windows. And he smiles as he shakes the man's hand, but as soon as the man leaves, he looks out his window, and he has the same face as he did in the alley. It's the same face he had when he was in the room, surrounded by people. He's alone, and he knows it. He has no worth. And he looks to the door, and Jesus is there. And this time, he doesn't care what happens. He takes off running, and he jumps into the Father's arms, and Jesus embraces him, and they're hugging. And then the man's with Jesus, but he's not even in the office anymore. Now he's back in time on the hill of Calvary. And this man blends back in with the crowd. And he watches Jesus go up this hill, and he's getting beat, and he sees him being whipped, and he sees Jesus being laughed at and hit, and this man can't barely take it. He just wants to go and grab Jesus, the one who had been there for him the whole time. And now he has to sit back and watch Jesus be beaten and die for him. And I asked Jesus, I said, Jesus, who is this man? And he says, it's all of you. It's every single one of my children. And I got home, and I just wrote down what happened. I didn't know. I just wrote down this vision. I never had something so powerful happen to me before. And I just started writing it down. And when I get back into my office the next day I had work, I sent what I had written to Casey Jackson. I said, Casey, I don't know what this is. And Casey calls me almost immediately, and he says, will you meet me at the church? God just gave me a melody for what you wrote. And what you're about to listen to is a song of a man who won't stop seeking after Jesus' heart. You guys can open your eyes if you want. You can read the lyrics. They're going to be on the screen. I just want you guys to soak, sit there, walk around, do what you want to do. Just seek after Jesus with all that you have.